RELL Seas ship systems aren't comparable to any existing games on the platform. They are inspired by the best games out there and are worth the hype. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to talk about everything we know about ships in RELL Seas, things you might have missed, and some intriguing theories. While creating ship battle mechanics, RELL devs took inspiration from Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Sea of Thieves. The ship systems will be one of the greatest parts of the game. But why? What's so special about them? Let's go step by step and find out if it actually is so. First of all, let's start with the basics of ship controlling. To start controlling the ship, you have to get close to the steering wheel and press V. After that, the camera will get close to you, and you will have full control of the boat. To set sail, you have to press E. Once the sail is set, you can leave the steering wheel and go do anything you want, because the ship will continue to go straight until you press E again. To turn, you just have to press A or D. The ship can't go backwards unless it has a steam engine attached. However, you can turn the ship around even if it's not moving. Next up is combat mode. To activate it, you have to press R. This makes your camera move in the same direction outside the ship where your mouse is aiming. The lines of predicted cannon shot trajectories appear, and you can shoot the cannons by pressing your left mouse button. So far, we have seen 2 more types of cannon attacks. Chain shot, which can be used by pressing F, shoots chain cannonballs, and stuns your enemy ship so you can raid it. The second attack is a mortar cannon. It's mainly used for long-distance shots. It's essentially a cannon that shoots up in the air, and the cannonballs fall right on your enemy ship. To use it, you have to press G. There is also an attack called ram, but we don't really know what that is. Most likely, it's a slow and short but hard dash that deals damage to any ship you touch. Devs have also said there will be many types of regular cannons, such as heavy cannons and burst cannons. Now let's talk about the damage multiplier system. If you keep hitting the same spots on your enemy ship with cannonballs, the damage will multiply with every shot, and you will sink the ship faster. For a combat system to work, you need a crew. Many players won't be playing with their friends and won't be able to find good crews. That's why there are NPC crews that can be placed instead of real players. It seems you won't be able to fire all of your cannons at once unless you have a crew equipped. Different crews can be obtained through different events. Now let's say you used the chain shot against your enemy and stunned his ship, but he got over to your ship to fight back. Unlike most Roblox games, RELL Seas has a system that lets a player move freely while being on the sailing ship. It means even if you jump, hit someone, or use some abilities, you won't fall off the ship. You're basically moving with the ship all the time, so your ship can continue moving forward and you can just fight your enemy on the deck. Now let's move on to ship customization. In RELL Seas, it is very extensive. You can choose between 3 types of ship bases: sloop, caravel, or galleon. Possibly in the future, you will be able to obtain more ship bases like a submarine base. In every type of ship, you can change front and rear parts, and 1 or 2 middle parts depending on how big your ship is. You can also change flag types. If you have some blueprints for ships, you can craft different parts, such as additional wings, steam engines, or just interior. It's also possible to change the material and color of any part of the ship. Another accurate aspect of ships in RELL Seas is that if you leave your ship somewhere without anchoring it and go explore the island, anyone can steal it and sail away, and you won't be able to spawn it again unless you find and defeat the player who took it. So you should always anchor or let your friend watch over your ship. Now let's talk about sea zones. In the Dev Movie 1, RELL devs said there will be different zones in the sea, such as tsunami zones, sinkhole zones, stormy zones, and whirlpool zones. Tsunami and stormy zones can form when a sea beast spawns, and the other zones can be found randomly in the sea. All the zones will be dangerous for you and your ship, and can make it harder to fight a beast or another player. There is another cool feature that everyone is looking forward to seeing. RELL devs have already confirmed that there will be underwater ship battles and sunken ships. First of all, there must be some way to take your ship underwater, just like in anime. For example, there could be an NPC who can place your ship in a bubble. Just imagine sailing through the underwater world on a ship inside a bubble, fighting sea beasts to move further, or even just shooting cannons at another player's ship through the bubble. As I already mentioned, there must be some way to obtain a submarine. I think it may be possible after you've sailed underwater many times and killed many sea beasts. After you have all the needed materials and experience, you will get a blueprint for a submarine. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. See ya.